Oh, shut up. Yeah, hello everyone. Empires in your past. Your cryptic rake is there. Yeah, 100% is due. Him is from a sick experiment in Russia. Yeah, that's true. That cryptic was once a mage, human mage, and then it was a full rake, gold rake type. But the boss, the owner of the device, elixirs a full ghoul, and then it deleted him, and then boom, he pastes back together, and he became a cryptic rake, and then you gain PIAP save, yes, save. Those you can operate and work with you and touch your skin, and you not die. Yeah, you not die. Yeah, that's true. And then you know immediately, PIAP, those will not snap your blood vessels and veins and arteries. That's true. Yeah. A full ghoul, they touch you, yep, your blood vessels snap. Yeah, that's true, yep, they emit poisonous sticks and atoms that's poisonous to humans. Demons, they can't use that because then their brain tissue will rot. That's true, yep, their brain tissue melts. And right there, pie, you ride on pie, yeah, you ride on pie. 3 fucking hours of the fucking little bitch lying to you. I said, no, you're not a cryptic. You need to stay about 18 feet away from me, yep. Closest you can get is only 8 feet, but you need to go away. And even that's dangerous, yep. And when you're fully 85 evolved pie, you're immune to ghouls for only 4 hours. That's true, yep. You can touch your ghoul spirits for about 2 hours and about 40 minutes, and then you get out of the area, and then you tell them only designated areas. Yes, that's true. Me'll visit you. Do not visit me in my home because me and my human. Well, that's true. Pie, when you activate your aura shields, pie, only 4 hours immunity and 2 fucking cryptic ghouls with you. That's true. You have a male, and then yep, he's in rake fight science skin mode. Yep, and he appears as a gold rake. He's powerful. Yeah, he's powerful. Yep. 2 hours. His skin punched right through steel. Pie, astro pie. Coolest part about you, you have a vain group of spirits, and right there, he is number one. He saved your butt again in 73. Your wild Netherland fucking female ghoul popped out a saucer, and hers been cursed. Her dies in the future because hers found to do evil, and hers an evil spirit. Too many errors and wrongs, and not appearing physically in Pie's life, so Pie, yeah, Pie discarded her. That's true. Pie tossed her. The dumbass didn't believe you, Pie. 4 fucking hours of that fucking bitch calling you. I shouted, no, you're full ghoul. Yeah, you're full ghoul. Because if we come near you, you're full ghoul, my blood vessels will strip, and yeah, we would bleed internally and pass away. That's why by 2 hours of your cryptic male rake ghoul, yep, watching, the spirit male watching, he appears as if, nope, go away, you're full ghoul, yep. My skinny lecture's immune to you, but Pie's not immune to you. That's true. It was him who punched through her at normal. Yep, he heals and her heal and then her flee. Pie, yeah, that's true. It was 9 hours you barding with wild female ghouls who are full ghouls, and then you run into one you like and you microchip her in the future, but her boss group is not nice by. The owner of her devices and Elixir's beaming, her servers, and her superpowered electricity pie. Right there, yeah. When you microchip her, she gets rid of them, you gain her, but she's the only smart ghoul. Yeah, that's true, yeah. The other ghoul pie not educated, and it was violent after violent. Her howled and whined, and her said, "Why are you able to?" And Pie can't come and see me because Pie not know you. That's true. And it was 2 hours they're playing. Pie hugged her too. Pie said, "Don't bring any more wild ones. Mill visits you right there and over there." But in the skinny likes her me immune for about only 2 hours. That's true. And then her nodded Pie. 2 hours, and then you're also faster in light, but 2 hours of you screaming in pain. 53 when you're faster in light, you screaming in pain, Pie, because her kept touching your belly button, and you punched her, and you said, "Good female ghoul who met me when we was younger. You need to go away. Yeah, that is poisonous." And you check, it was been 8 hours. Yeah, 8 hours. Yeah, Pie punched her, and Pie paced together and healed because Pie's able to, but Pie wrote, "Don't do that. Regular humans would die. Pie is a god. Pie heals, but very harsh on Pie's brain elements." Yeah, that's true. 2 hours, Pie's checking for any brain elements that's burst, and chunks of your back area, the brain burst, and you knew it. Stupid female. Yeah, stupid female. When you're done healing, Pie works, but 9 hours of your cryptic ghoul whispering an incantation, and then you won Pie at normal. He laughed so hard, he says, we know all that from Asia too, and 2 hours later, the molecules protect your skin, nucleus, DNA pipe, but 9 hours of refleeting, yeah, that's true. It was so poisonous, pie. It was the first two wild ghouls. The first one you microchip, the second one, you halted on her. Yeah, you halted on her. Her done that to you too, that's true. Her stunned Pie somehow, and Pie's puzzled. Pie wrote smart, but no, that's a lot of damages. And Pie said it was 4 hours. Her says, I didn't know that your skin heal afterwards. Pie wrote me a war god, duh, me heal. But 40 days like that, Pie would die. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Still in fragile mode, not in fight mode, yeah. Organic, upgradable, that's true. And Pie, 2 hours. The dumbass left you alone, and he says you have to reformat and render your skin then immune, yeah. I have to recharge the molecules and immune for 4 hours accurate. In fight mode, yeah, Pi not care, cause yeah, in that mode, Pi is God for about 4 years straight, and right there, Pi, you gut and you cut and you heal, but you feel the burns like any human God, Pi. Yep, that's true. It was fucking 8 hours of Pi gutting stupid fucking Israeli fucking human immortals in broad daylight, and by shout of the answer, you is not in any god society, you goetic stupid clones, yeah, you're only human DNA. And the Pi laughed so hard, that's true. 3 hours you flew off by after you massacre a bunch of stupid human magicians. And then right there in London, Pi, he noticed your wild rake is still a gold rake, yeah? And you kept him, yeah, Pi kept him, that's true. His sick story is that him was one of the wealthy dudes in London who studied black magic and acquired one of those devices from the Middle East, and he injected and it worked. But the device knows that he's not Middle Eastern and then deleted him, and right there, boom, him became a ghoul spirit. And then later on, that device activated again, and boom, he morphed into a rake, and then he knew it. Holy shit, Pi, you smart. Yeah, you smart, Pi, yeah, you smart. And then he knew it. Me a Vang spirit, we need to get to Wisconsin, right? And he flew to Wisconsin right there. You gain him, you microchip him, but right after you decrypted him with the magic wand Pi, you edited his elixir and then clean, yep, he became a full, yep, demon equivalent gold rake spirit. But right afterwards, he's protective. Yeah, he's protective. Your other racer talking through you, they're wealthy Pi, they're from Flying Saucer. They arrived in 53. Two of your wealthy ones are on Earth right now, and then two more to join the Yalka. Right there, they came out of their saucer and they shouted they get to Eau Claire, but right there, you met one in Thailand. Pine wrong, nope. I met it in Wisconsin. Yeah, that's true. Right there in the USA, because Pi not there. Because in Thailand, Pi is always prepared to fight other Asian immortals. Yeah, there's more than 7,000, Burmese immortals. And right there, they knew it. You hated them, you gutted them too. Yeah, Pi gutted the Hawk too, that's true. Those are so pathetic. They're only 14,000 miles per hour. Look at Pi. 900 trillion miles per hour times 4. That's true. Right there, Pi's faster than light. Pi's 85. I didn't give a fuck about those weaklings and slowpokes. 4 fucking hours, Pi. You looked at his fucking skin DNA, you flicked him off, and you said, go away, because I'm not operating on you. I hate your fucking nation. I hate your fucking skin. And then you flew away. In the 2 hours, you kept gutting the stupid angel in Malay, Pi. Or came out or played her fucking horns, Pi. Well, fuck off, or I'll kill you. And then her flew off. Pi, that's true. Pi laughed so hard, Pi wrote, to kill you, it only takes 3 days, you stupid Malaysian angel. Yaka, you flimsy fucking aluminum electricity. Right there, you knew it, Pi. Her cried in the car, her knew it, they're all stupid aluminum. That's true. Pi wrote, that is never a war god, that is crap breed of fucking more crap 20s. And then 28, Pi. 2028, you passed, Pi. They didn't believe Pi until Pi smashed about 5 trillion fucking Persian saucers, and the fucking big ass motherfucker saw Pi do it in 9 minutes. That's true, yeah. And then the Egyptian ranking for that is level 7. Yeah, level 7. That's true. And that's why he flew off. And the Shalom is ranking level 6. That's when he flew off, and that's why they wrote, what the fuck? And he cut open that fucker. Yeah, he cut open the fucker. He said, fuck you, Pi's God, then. These are fucking goetic clones, then that's true. And it was 9 hours, Pi. You shouted and then you inverted back to 85 for safety reasons. That's true. Yeah, you need to invert back to 85. Slower molecule skin, immune to rays and alien gray. That's true. Faster. God has devices to hack your spinal cord even faster. That's true. Yeah, that's true, pie. It was fucking you fucking kicking fucking butt on Earth. And then you told the fucking little bitch in Russia, fuck her too, yeah, Hergen dies. And 20 hours later, pie, two fucking idiots. Fucking, Pi finally committed suicide in the middle. That's true, yeah, that's true. And Pi wrote, where will you get your wealth? Pi robbed Pi's Netherland ancestry goals. Pi ended her, yeah, because her is a complete evil, bizarre spirit. No fucking wisdom and common sense in life, yeah, just appears and then disappears. And when you need her, her not appear. And so Pi flicked her off. That's true, yeah. And her keeps talking in Pi's head. Pi wrote, no good, yeah, no good. And 2 hours later, Pi, look at that. The fucking shit screaming in the background is a god, and Pi flicked him off too. That's true, yeah. Right there, when Pi gets you in Asia. Paulucho, yeah, Paulucho. Pal fight you, yeah. And then 229, Pi. Right there, you're immune, yep. Your cryptic male rake, yep, visited you again. And then you hug him, Pi, yeah. He likes to squat, and then yep. And he's there, Pi Nada, yep. He's squatting, knees to chest, and then Pi Nada, yeah. That's his Pi's cryptic ghoul. The other dude is not a cryptic, yeah. The other dude is, in fact, the London idiot. Yeah, it's the London idiot. That motherfucker is gold braid ranking. It's a full ghoul, yeah, it's a full ghoul. And it morphs into a cryptic fight zombie ghoul, but it is not cryptic, yeah, it's a full ghoul. When it morphs back into its full ghoul mode, it feasts Pi on other ghouls' intestines and recharges electricity, and it heals, and right there, Pi, you knew it, it morphed back, and then you play along. Yeah, that's true, yeah, that's true. Very violent. The fucking shit that didn't study you committed suicide 2 hours later. When he checked, all he has is a bunch of goals of pie laugh. I wrote, good luck trying to get anything working. Yeah, you'll die. That's true. 3 fucking hours later. Yeah, and then 2 hours. And they kept calling full goals by, yo, you're a fucking nut. Pie's right there, yeah. Danzo's cryptic, and right there, you flew off. Pie, yeah, you flew off with your cryptics, and you wrote, what the fuck is that shit? Pie kept kicking in the head, and they says, I'm a rake. Pie wrote, yeah, whatever. And then Pi kept kicking it, and then it stayed, and the Pi wrote, good. Let's see if anything's useful from you, accurate. And then, yes, you have a good cryptic mode there, yeah. No, I know you a Fogul. And then right there you fly around. And the Paisa, later on in life, he came back and you hug him too. Yeah, 100% we do. Because Pi know why they're there. They want to get in Pi's family because Pi has a real UFO. And the dumb ass fucking with Pi. 2 fucking hours of you kicking his butt right there in London. He pointed to his mom. And Pi wrote, your mom dies. Yep, but me keep you. And then her nod. Yeah, y'all. Because I don't need a fucking weird go-at-it clone London bitch. And then 2 hours later, you hovered off. Pi, yeah, that's true. Two fucking fake assholes fucking with you, Pi. Is that Australian fucker? Nope, the Brazil fucker and that fucking Russian fucker. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, bullshit champions. Pi murdered them. And then what Pi looted there in Russia is the Illuminati ghouls. That's true. Yeah, those are real white ghouls. And Pi, you looted them, and then you went straight bypass to the Enoch ghouls right there in Norway, and bam, you won. Pi, that's true. That was the jackpot that won God. Right there, those Enochs are not full of it. They're metal in their nose piece. Yep, the sphere. Yep, those are valuable. Those can match any human god in the Milky Way. And 2 hours later, by you looted one of those, you can use it, but you need to clone it and then not give it back. But right there, re-inject it with a microchip, and then it should obey. If it not obey, hibernate it till it dies. Oh, yeah, 100% we do. Because chances are when it re-equips it, it will alter, and then your parts of your brain will melt. That's true, yeah, that's true. The dumbass not know about God Alloy. It only works one way. But if you have a new user, you have to destroy the old one. That's true. That's why Pi is smarter than fucking dumb shit in Lao. It was 4 fucking horrifying Enochs, Pi. They appear and they wrote, we are Enoch, Pi. I wrote, oh, ancient Norway ancestor, what good is you? That's true. 2 hours you flew off. And Pi wrote, nope, me not fucking with you because you're the smartest demons. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Pi said that to them too. That's true. And the dumbass not fucking Python, not smart, kept fucking with it, and then it found out its skin DNA and spinal cord has been decrypted in this crab afterwards. You get nothing to fly, move, and psychokinesis energy gets turned off. That's true. 2 hours, but look at his fucking brain. Fucking idiot just puked in his fucking car and said, holy shit, we're all stupid, Pies. Right, that's right. Yo, good. You know what happened, Pie? 2 hours of you flying around, you found out your cryptid ghoul passed Pie. Yeah. It was just that 2 hours of equipping his magic fits, and you waited for the rake. After he murders that first rake, the ritual's done right. Boom, the elixir went in, and then boom, forever essence elixir passed. Yeah, that's true. You can use that to jumpstart you, but you need to clone it to a bot spirit and then rebeam clean elixir and then encrypt it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. By that emergency self-encryption saved your butt. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Two different types of elixir, two different types of magic systems, and you won it right there, Pie. You didn't die 4 hours. I saw your glow on you is green and blue and then green. Yeah. Your other chip is pink, but Pie not dare. Yeah, Pie never dare because Pie melted. That's true. 2 fucking hours. You killed me. My God, you looted the back Pie. You booted to the rake and then you, microchip the rake and then boom, the rake melted and you shouted boom, the rake paste, boom, immune and then you beam and then you're immune. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Pie absorbed it through conversion and in 2 hours, Pie. You passed, but 9 horrifying fucking white moms are deleted. That's 100% all. That's true, yep. They're hiding UFO. That's true. Two fucking idiots fucking frying and you won Pie. 100% y'all good.